Hello. Hi, Anushka.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm great. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. All right. So, I am, first of all, so excited to meet you. Let me first tell you that you look so much like your mom.
Thank you, ma'am. I have heard this many times because everybody says that whenever you two are together, you feel like you
Hmm.
are twin sisters.
Yeah, absolutely. You look so much like Rekha, and I was so happy that I got your message the other day, and I was like, of course, I definitely want to meet Anushka next week. So, first thing this week that I have done is I have kept my conversation with you. So, Anushka,
Okay,
why don't
sure.
you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Okay, ma'am. My name is Anushka. I am connecting to you from Faridabad. I am 13 years old. I am a ninth grader and I like maths and English. After that,
Hmm.
my hobbies are listening to music and doing art and craft activities.
Ah, wonderful. That is so nice. So thank you so much for sharing those, inputs with me. When I was your age, English was definitely something that I loved, but I was so scared of maths. So I'm so proud of you that you like maths and you enjoy solving those difficult
Yes,
problems out
ma'am.
there. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So, Anushka, do you know anything about me? I will definitely tell you a little bit about me, but do you know anything about me or have you heard anything about me from your mom?
Yes, ma'am. You are a soft skill trainer and also a
Mhm.
communication coach and you are great.
Oh, okay. How sweet is that? Okay, thank you so much for that, Anushka. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. You already know my name. It's Mopriya. And you're right
Yes,
when you
ma'am.
say that I am a communication coach and a soft skills trainer. I am also, there is a certification called TEFL that you can do
Okay.
to teach English as a foreign language to people. So I have done that as
Okay,
well.
ma'am.
And
Okay.
I am also a certified life coach. Now, a life coach is somebody that can actually help you improve the quality of your life. Okay. So
Okay.
you may not totally relate to it at this age, but then when you grow up, you will understand how that works. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Sure.
those are the things that I do professionally. I train people one on one and I help them to achieve their goals, not only in their professional life, but also in their personal lives.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
when I'm not teaching, when I'm not creating things for my YouTube channel, I love to travel. Whenever I get an opportunity, I love traveling. I love cooking and
Okay.
I also enjoy eating. So, that is something which is interconnected.
Yes.
And
Yes,
I
ma'am.
love spending time with my friends, my family. I have three kittens, so I love playing with them.
Okay.
So that's something
Okay.
that I do in my free time.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. So, Anushka, I really want to ask you, what is it about your school life that you love the most? And what is one thing about your school life that you're like, this could be different, this is something that I don't like.
Okay, so first of all, I'm very thankful that my school is very great and all there is a disciplined environment and I also like to go and meet my friends and also I look forward to learn new things. And
Hmm.
one thing that I think that should be changed is that workload for homework and holiday homework as well because
Hmm.
they should ask us that in holidays you should acquire some new skills except of
Right.
doing except of doing holiday homework, making 3D models and writing those about the author and other things as well.
Hmm. I completely agree with that. When I was a kid and I used to go to school, I used to feel the same that why are you letting us do the
Yes, ma'am.
same thing on the holidays? Isn't it the time
Yeah.
to enjoy and connect with
Yes,
our
ma'am.
friends and family and learn something new? Isn't it? I totally
Yes,
agree with
ma'am.
that. Okay. What about your friends? How many friends do you have and what do you love about them?
I don't have much friends, but I have two to three friends, and they are very supportive. And
Hmm.
what, no matter whatever I do, they support me. But if I'm doing a wrong, if I'm doing anything wrong, they also tell me that you are doing this wrong and you should not do this. And they also help me, and sometimes I also help them in their studies, as if they are not able to understand anything. So this is what
Hmm.
I like about my friends.
Amazing. I think you are on the right path when it comes to friendships, because there is no point having too many friends, because you end up with two or three selected of them. But
Yes,
the very
ma'am.
important aspect is friendship is not just about motivating each other, but friendship is also about correcting each other and helping
Yes,
each
ma'am.
other out when in need. So I think you are doing a wonderful job there and you have got great friends. Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So, since I know Rekha, I want you to tell me what are the three things that you love most about your mom?
Okay. So one thing is that she never says that don't do this and go according to my decision. She
Yeah.
says that it's up to you, it's your school life. For example, if I want to choose for any other subject and she thinks that no, this subject is not good for her. So she'll not say that you should not opt for that subject, but she asks that you should know the pros and cons of this subject, how your studies will be affected when you choose this subject. So she never she never denies that you should not do this, but she asked me to understand the pros and cons. And the other thing is that she is very supportive and caring, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And one more thing is that she also she's also a great cook. So I love her
Ah,
cooking.
awesome. I love it. I think Rekha is doing a wonderful job with the first thing that you told me, that, letting you make your decisions. I think that is one of the most important things that parents can do for their children. And I'm so proud of Rekha that she's doing it. Why I'm saying this is because my parents, since my childhood, have been like that. And that has helped me in so many ways in my life when I have been in my growing up years. I
Yes,
cannot
ma'am.
be more thankful to them for letting me, understand the right from the wrongs and selecting things accordingly for myself. That
Yes,
has
ma'am.
really helped me become a very decisive person at this age. So I totally, totally am very happy that, Rekha is doing that for you. Good job. Wonderful. All right. So, Anushka, what is it that you want to ask or you want to talk about?
I want to talk about what to do when I want to become a soft skill trainer or something I want to do in English field, and what course should I take up in future.
Ah, awesome. I'm so happy to see that you are already thinking about your future. And it is great that you are thinking ahead and you are planning ahead in a world where people are only focused on now and not planning for
Yes,
future. I
ma'am.
think you are doing a great thing. So, when you talk about becoming a soft skills trainer or an English trainer, right? You
Yes, ma'am.
first need to understand and realize how important these skills are for us.
Okay.
So the
Yes,
first
ma'am.
realization understands why are these things important for me, right?
Okay.
The
Okay.
moment you realize the importance of these skills, it will be easier for you to convince others and it will be easier for you to impart that
Yes,
knowledge,
ma'am.
right?
Yes,
So for
ma'am.
anything that we do, first we ourselves need to be convinced, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you say you want to become a soft skills trainer, how much do you know about soft skills or what do you know about soft skills?
Okay, ma'am. So soft skills are like confidence, teamwork, and something related to time management and problem solving as well. And side by side, we should also have some communication skills such as listening actively, speaking clearly and confidently, and also giving feedbacks as well, and presenting ideas in a mannered way.
I think you have done good research on that, and you're right. So, soft skills basically, Anushka, why they are important is we learn English. right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, English is what? It's a language, it's a tool
Yeah.
that helps us
Yeah.
to express our thoughts or ideas or feelings to
Yes,
others.
ma'am.
Just like Hindi is a tool, or for me, my mother tongue Bengali is a tool, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what happens is we know the tool, but if we
Yeah.
don't know how to put it across or how to
Yes,
use that
ma'am.
tool, then that becomes a problem. So you will
Yeah.
see there are times when you might have seen or noticed that all of you, like a few people from your class, have planned to go on an outing, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And suppose five of you have decided to go on an outing. Now,
Okay.
three of you meet at the designated place at the right time.
Okay,
One
ma'am.
of them, you are calling her up and she's like, I will take 30 more minutes, I'm just getting ready, and now I will come from I'll leave from home in about 10 minutes, please wait for me, please wait. Okay. And the other one, you called her and she's like, you know what, I'm not feeling well, I don't want to go today. What
Hmm.
will that make you feel? That you made a plan earlier.
Yes,
Why
ma'am.
couldn't these two either be on time or let us know prior that
Yes,
they are
ma'am.
not coming?
Yes, yes,
It
ma'am.
feels that this person is not valuing the discussion that we have, or they are not
Yes, ma'am.
valuing our time,
Yeah.
right? Then that creates a negative impression about them on you,
Yes, ma'am.
correct? Next time,
Yeah.
you will not feel like making plans with them because, oh, they don't care for our time,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is a soft skill, right?
Okay.
um there will be times when you will see there are people gathered at a place, mostly in family functions we see these things. Elders,
Yes, ma'am.
they start quarreling or fighting with each other on silly things. Why didn't you
Yeah.
offer me food? Why didn't you do this for me? Why didn't you do
Yes,
that for me?
ma'am.
Happens,
Yeah,
like,
I've
very
seen
common.
that.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
why does that happen? That elderly person should know how to handle their emotions better when they are in a public place,
Yeah. Yes,
right?
ma'am.
But
Yes,
that does
ma'am.
not happen, right? So, what is it?
Yes, ma'am.
They are lacking on some important soft skills or personality traits. Soft skills are
Yeah.
nothing but how you conduct yourself in front of people.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
those people can be people who you don't know, or strangers, or general people with whom you work with, or those people can
Okay.
also be your family members.
Okay, ma'am.
How do you respond to them? How do you express your anger? There are some people who will shout and scream and throw things here and there when they are angry,
Yeah. Yes,
right?
ma'am.
But then there are
Yeah.
also people, when they are angry, they will be quiet, or they will just say that, hey, you did this. I really did not like it. I don't
Yes,
appreciate
ma'am.
you doing this. And I hope
Yes,
that you
ma'am.
change, right? So
Yes,
it
ma'am.
is knowing how to handle yourself in front of others, which enables
Okay.
you to make better relationships with people at home,
Okay.
in your friend circle, and at your workplace,
Okay. Okay.
right? Then there are
I
some
got that.
people who speak, but you feel that they are so rude.
Yes,
Does
ma'am.
that happen a lot of time?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So how does that make you feel? Oh, this person could have just spoken to me in a better way. Why are they talking to me
Yes,
like
ma'am.
this? Right?
Yeah.
So that's communication skills. Sometimes people
Okay.
are rude, sometimes people are not clear. They want to say something, but they're saying something completely different. And later
Yeah.
on, they say, no, no, that is what I meant. But they were not able to
Okay.
express themselves.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
this is what is developing your soft skills. Because why is it now important? Because nowadays, everybody is very short of time, right? Pressed of time.
Yes, ma'am.
People don't have time. So, suppose you tomorrow you open your own company, right?
Okay.
And you are wanting to hire people, right?
Okay.
Now, suppose the workflow in your company works on a specific software,
Okay.
right? Can you have, when you hire people, can you have a team who can teach your new employees how to use that software?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
But can you hire a team, and do you have the time to pay somebody? Because when you are hiring, you have to pay them salary, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have the time to pay them salary and then teach them how to talk and how to handle themselves and how to control their emotions?
No, ma'am. I
No.
think that I will not hire those people who don't have these skills.
Yeah. So what are the skills that will be more important?
The emotions, how to handle their emotions and how to present their ideas and speak confidently and clearly.
Yes. So you will first see that
Yes, ma'am.
the person can be great at their subject, like great at coding. They have got
Yeah.
A plus in their coding test. But when they come to you and you ask them that, hey, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Then they are like, my name is this. I come from this place. That's about me. I am
Oh,
a fresher. Would you want to go forward with that interview?
no, ma'am. I will surely not
No.
go with that.
No. So that is why soft skills are very important. Communication,
Okay.
time management, how to respect people, how to handle yourself in front
Okay.
of people in times of difficulty, right? These
Okay.
things are extremely important in today's time, right?
Okay, ma'am.
So that is soft skills. So how do you train yourself or how do you coach yourself to become a trainer in future? First of all, you need to understand that for you to be able to train others, you have to display those qualities,
Okay.
right? So you have to
Yes, ma'am.
adapt the right kind of skills. You have to reflect that behavior.
Okay.
Because imagine somebody who tells us that, hey, you should not be quarreling with others. They themselves are quarreling in front of us entire day. Will we ever listen to them?
No, ma'am.
No. So it is important that you first imbibe those qualities within yourself. And
Okay.
what is the right age to start doing that? Since childhood.
I, yes, ma'am.
Right? I can look at you and
Yeah.
I can say that you are already working on your presentation skills, on your speaking skills, on your communication, the way you respond to people. You're already working on this. So, for anybody your age who is listening to us today, what is the right age? The right age is since your childhood.
Childhood. Yeah.
Because what happens is now when I'm training, right? I have people in their 40s, in their 50s who have been able to keep their job till now because they were in back end positions. They never had to
Okay.
speak to people much. Maybe they were coding or
Oh,
developing softwares or whatever.
okay.
But now, when you get to your late 30s, your 40s, your 50s, that is the time for you to get promoted.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
getting promotion means what? You have to handle people, you have to
Yeah.
manage people, and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
they are not able to pass
Do
their
those things. Yeah.
interviews. Why?
Okay.
Because they don't have those skills to
Ah.
handle people,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes, ma'am.
that's why the right age is, if you want to speak English, you start from your childhood. If you want to become well mannered, you start from your childhood. That's
Yes,
where the
ma'am.
journey begins. Can you not
Yeah.
do it when you grow up? Of course you can, but it becomes more difficult because then
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
to think about your job, your salary,
Yeah.
your family responsibilities, and then
Yes, ma'am.
again, working on something and learning something becomes such a burden,
Yeah. I agree with that.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's why starting from this age, groom yourself that, okay, when I grow up, I should be showing these qualities through each and every action that I do so that when
Okay.
people look at me, they should feel inspired.
Okay.
And then once your
Okay.
graduation is done, you can definitely do certifications on these specific skills so that you can be trained enough. It's not everything to just know the skills. When you do
Yes, ma'am.
certifications, you learn how to teach others. That's a very important
Okay.
skill,
Yeah.
right? So then you
Yes,
learn
ma'am.
how to teach others, how to train others. And specifically, when you train a kid, your approach is different. When you
Yes,
train
ma'am.
a college goer, your approach has to be different. When you are
Yeah.
training somebody in their 20s, 30s, your approach needs to be different. And for an
Yes, ma'am.
elderly person, because nowadays, like even I have students who are 60, 65, so for them
Okay.
the approach has to be different,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes, ma'am.
knowing how to train people, that comes at a later stage when you are
Okay.
about to start your career. That's when you can do these certifications and you can get started on your journey.
Okay, ma'am.
Got it?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for the.
You're most welcome. All right. So I hope that has answered your questions that you had.
Yes,
Any
ma'am.
other question that you want to ask me today, Anushka?
I think I want to ask that when, for example, I want to take another course side by side, I want to go with English as well. So is it possible for that as well?
Of course, why not? Because even if you are
Okay.
taking up a different course for your studies or for your professional life, English
Okay.
is always, as I said, it's a tool. It is something that
Yes, ma'am.
helps you to communicate with others. So you can
Yes,
always
ma'am.
keep working on that side by side. It's just that you will need
Okay.
to balance your studies so that you also have a social life you are enjoying. Because at
Okay.
the end of the day, if you are not enjoying, then your studies will also not be fruitful or optimal,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yeah.
So keeping a balance, if you are able to manage it, then of course you can.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, perfect. So Anushka, I think I am a fan of yours from now because I love how you are handling yourself, how you are expressing yourself, how confident you are on camera at this age. I think you are doing a fantastic job and I would definitely love to have another conversation with you in future. I know your schools are going to start soon, but
Yes,
maybe
ma'am.
sometime in the future we will connect again and we will talk about something else. But I
Sure,
want to
ma'am.
wish you all the very best for everything that you are doing and that you wish to do in future.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
if at all you need anything, any assistance, you have my number. Just connect with me, and I would be, I would be super happy to assist you. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're most welcome. All right, Anushka, thank you so much for joining in today. You have a wonderful day ahead and take care of yourself.
Sure, ma'am. You too. You should have a wonderful day. Have a
Thank
nice
you.
day.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Take care.
You too. Take care.